Jedidiah Talom Foundation, empowering underprivileged girls.
Moved by the sound of his voice, and seas that are shaken and stirred can be calmed and broken for my regard. And through it all,
African landscape thing. Except this is going to be with 3 separate canvases, but it's going to be one image throughout all 3 of them. Each of them are 24 by 48, so that's pretty big. That's a good size. So 24 by 48 inches, which is 2 feet by 4 feet. So far, I have sketched out like very roughly what I plan to do all throughout. Of course, once I actually start painting, I'll add more of the details and stuff. But this is how I'm going to start out. And when I start painting it, I'll start with the sky, you know, and then I'll come back and do the, probably the ground, and then like the trees and stuff in the background, and then water and houses and people. Shit. Right now we are Monday the 17th. And I would like to finish it by Tuesday of next week.
2000.
Oh, this is 2014. Monday, November the 17th, 2014 is today's date. And I would like to have this done by Tuesday of next week.
Do you think you will be able to finish it in a week?
I think so. You know, ultimately,
You are going to school and all that.
Yeah, but you know, this week I'm not going to go to any after school practices, which is going to give me an extra like 2 hours to work on this. So I'll be working on this at least 2 hours a day, which...
Jedidiah Talom Foundation, empowering underprivileged girls.
his name.
So, how is it going?
Would have, except I kind of messed up on the colors at some point, and so...
Concept is like your signature thing, you know. It's one of the first things you started to paint. It's one of the first things you started to paint, you remember?
But that doesn't make it my signature.
Okay, what is your signature then?
I don't have a signature. Why do I have to have a signature?
The African thing, the hood, and...
Like, why do you have to have...
I thought like a...
See, I didn't even want to work on another African painting. I wanted to do something different because I've done so many of these.
Maybe that's your signature thing.
I don't want to just work on one thing because then I'll never get better at anything else. You see what I mean? So that's why I don't want to do this like my signature thing.
But I want one of these before you switch to something else.
Nah, I think I'm going to switch.
No.
I think yours is going to be something else.
No, I want this one.
That's what I'm going to do. Yours is going to be something else. Dun dun dun.
So how long do you think it's going to take you to finish?
At this point, I really have no idea. I mean, you know, if I need to put extra time into it, of course I'll put extra time in it. But I don't have an estimation of how long it's going to take me. At least not yet. You know, maybe when I get further along, I'll be able to be like, okay, yeah. The background needs to be bright because the guy on the boat is going to be basically a shadow. So the background needs to be bright to make up for the guy here that's going to be a shadow. And then...
So this is only day 2, huh?
Yeah, my head is starting to hurt.
Okay. About it.
Well, right now I'm working on the background, and it's been taking a really long time because, you know, there's all these details, but at the same time, the details are really faded out, you know, and so you have to make sure that you get the right kind of colors to push the background further back. And It's just a lot of work. And it's a lot of mixing and making sure that I'm blending my colors right. But I think I kind of have the hang of it. So right now, so far I've done this middle one and that one's background. But I still need to do this one's over here. Now this one doesn't have a lot of background, remember, because it's just the houses right here are going to be really close to each other. So it's mostly going to have that big tree that comes up. And I'm about to do that too once I get done with all these little things. But yeah, that's the biggest thing that's going to be going on this one. And then after I'm done with the background, of course, I will most likely tomorrow come back up and touch up the foreground, like the ground, you know, because it needs to look more realistic. It needs to have, you know, rocks and some things of grass and things like that.
So, how do you like it so far?
I feel okay about it. I'm scared to feel good about it because I feel like every time I feel good about something, you know, I mess it up.
Jedidiah Talom Foundation, empowering underprivileged girls.
So to give you an idea of what it looks like separately, so here's the side one. You think it looks good? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here's the middle one by itself. Think that also looks good? Mm-hmm. What you said used to be your favorite. Here's this one all the way over here. You think that one looks good by itself?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite?
I don't know yet.
Alright, well, in order to do the background, it took a lot of very faint details as well as a lot of very dark ones. So like if you look way back here, there's like really vague. With me.
Far be it from me to not believe, even when my eyes can't see. And this mountain that's in front of me will be thrown into the midst of the sea. And through it all,
I really regret that because I have to finish this by Tuesday of the coming up week. And if I had worked on it on Friday, then I'd be a lot further along than I am right now. But that's okay because what I want to try to get done tonight is these two huts and all the details that surround them, you know. So the ground around them to make them look real and such. I get bored, you know. I listen to music, but I run out of things to do, and when I get bored, I don't want to work on it anymore because I want to go watch a movie or play a game. So it's really difficult for me to discipline myself to stay in here by myself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that moment right now because right now I'm so tired. Mm-hmm. I'm so tired. Like even tonight, if I could, I would go to sleep right now, but you know, I can't just leave it like this because then that's gonna give me more catch-up work to do.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh yeah, that did take me a lot to do. The way that worked was I did basically the same thing that I did with.
That's good. I like the rocks also.
You like the rocks? I like the rocks too. I didn't put a lot of them because I didn't feel like it was necessary to put a lot of them.
Jedidiah Talom Foundation, empowering underprivileged girls.
Okay, Jedi. Wow. Looks like you are done. I mean, almost.
I literally only have one more thing to do, which is the lady and her child and the thing on her head.
You remember you didn't work on Friday?
Yeah, it's because I didn't work on Friday. Like today would be my last day if I had worked on Friday, but I didn't. 2 hours, you know. when I was working on the ground and the water took me like 3 hours. The first day of the ground took me like 4 hours. So I feel like this lady is most likely gonna take me 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
With all the jewelry and all the...
Maybe more. I mean like at least 4 hours is what I'm saying.
I like the guy on the boat.
Yeah.
And the bird flying in the sky.
Yep.
Man, this is cool.
You think she's gonna like it?
Yeah, it's so hard today. I suggest you rest and then tomorrow morning you walk on different places, you know, not all together. So I think, I don't know, what do you think?
I was saying the same thing.
Jedidiah Talom Foundation, empowering underprivileged girls.